The Honourable to Flavon.
Tēnā koe, Mr. Speaker. I te atana I kōrero hia ko te āhuatanga o te hunga mate. E takutua hene e te honore e ananaia māhuta. Nāna tonu I whakakao mai ngā mate kato o te motu, ka motu no ngā tatanei tātou rongo ai mo te matenga o tēnei o ngā premier o Ahitereiria. Nō reira, me pēnei rapo te kōrero hei whaiwhai haere ko tāni whakatakoto ai ki mui te aro te whare pāremata. Koutou te kā hui mate, haere koutou, haere koutou, haere koutou. E moi, e moi, e moi. Mr. Speaker, the Māori Party stands to acknowledge the passing, along with our colleagues in the House, of Gough Whitlam, and in particular refer to one of the elements that have been already raised by colleagues, and that is around the reaching out to the Indigenous people of Australia. Mr. Speaker, there is a particular photograph in 1975 of Gough Whitlam passing soil to the traditional landowner from the Northern Territory, a Grindy man named Vincent Lingani. And I got a photo here of him, a fine man, and it was seen as a defining image of the Whitlam era. Sir, Mr. Lingari was one of 4 signatories to the petition to the Governor-General in 1967. That petition argued that, quote, morally, the land is ours and should be returned to us, end of quote. Mr. Whitlam, sir, in a time when it was considered controversial, paved the way for later reforms through his early recognition of Aboriginal land rights. In that symbolic action of passing the soil, he sent a message to the world that Indigenous Australians share the same nation and the same hopes of those who arrived earlier from other lands. Mr. Speaker, in 1974, the Australian Cabinet accepted in principle the Woodward Royal Commission on Aboriginal land rights in the Northern Territory, which later led to the introduction of the Land Rights Act of 1976. We think of the bold actions of Gough Whitlam today and that symbolic land handback ceremony as a part of his legacy and also a challenge for future administrations. So such a legacy can inspire hope around the world that politicians can be open to working with Indigenous peoples to help set an agenda for change. We recognise his passing and express our sympathies to his family and to the peoples of Australia. E ai ki te kōrero, ko koe te tōtara o te wao o Ahitereiria, e koro, e moi, haere kui.
Mr. Speaker.
Honourable Peter Dunn.
Mr. Speaker, I want to join with other members in expressing sympathy to the people of Australia and to the family of the late Gough Whitlam at his passing at the grand old age of 98.